going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and today's video is about Forza Horizon 3. For people who don't know, the release of Forza Horizon 3 is right around the corner, and with it coming so close, I know I deal with this on a yearly basis. I start to think of if this Forza title is going to be a Game of the Year contender. Now, I know what you're probably going to say. First thing you're going to say is a racing game of the Year contender. That doesn't happen. Alright, and I agree with you. But with this title, I really want to ask this question just for the fact of the features that are going to be in this game. Alright, let's go down the line here. Not only are you going to have over 350 cars at launch, and I want to say that again, over 350 cars on disc at launch, but it's set in a place in Australia where the environments are so, I don't know, dynamic and diverse. You have like the sand dunes of the desert, going into kind of like that rocky desert terrain, going into rainforest, going into a full-fledged city with skyscrapers. The atmosphere, the environment is incredibly diverse. Not only that, with Playground Games as the developers of this title, they have put a lot of attention to detail. All right, when there are little ponds and little lakes that are in the map, in Australia there are lakes that have water that is red due to the either plant life or bacteria that is in the water. It actually tinges the water red. That is in the game. A complete replication of the sky over Australia is in the game. They sent people over there with these huge cameras, and they spent so much time in the outback and stuff just recording the sky. And not just during the day too, but at night. You know, at night is when all those predators are out hunting for food and stuff like that. So these guys at Playground, they went and they basically risked their lives for the detail that you're going to see in this game. So you have the cars, you have the environment, features. This thing is jam-packed with features that would make like a hardcore racer drool. But not only that, it will also cater to those not so intense race car gaming enthusiasts as well, with certain like hazardous areas, huge jumps. Like there's a spot on the map where you can jump your car over a waterfall. All right, completely like an open world area. Basically, they said 98% of what you see out there on the map you can go to and you can drive on, which is another huge thing. I remember from the first Horizon, you know, they touted that whole open world thing, but there were a lot of walls and stuff like that. They kind of broke down. They had less walls in Horizon 2, but they're saying this is the most open world they have made to date. You have the drone camera, which is really awesome for people who are just like car enthusiasts who have their friends together. You could put up the drone camera, you could take pictures of your cars, you could record like different gameplays. Like if you're a drifter, you can have your drone like over a corner and have your friends doing like you know, dual drifts and stuff like that around these corners. So with that seems to be a really cool feature as well. You have something called blueprints, where you can make like kind of like your own races. You take the races that are in the game and you tweak the specs. Say you went off-road with dune buggies on one race, but you're like, you know, what would it be like to do exotics or import tuners or something like that on that race? You could do that, and as soon as you make that map and its specifications, it goes up online and your friends can play it as well, which is a really, really cool feature. Then you add in, like I said, this is jam-packed with features. You add in the Groove radio station, which, you know, the music that you do have like saved on your OneDrive will be played in your car as a radio station as well. Like, it's a full immersive experience for basically car enthusiasts that are also gamers. And with such a full-fledged racing title and such a huge dynamic in terms of environments, ways to play. They put in drifting. They added more customizations with wide body kits. Over 30 new, I believe it's 30 new companies when it comes to rims. So a bunch of new rims. It just seems to be something, you know, content that's just aimed for the car enthusiast out there, whether you're like really intense into that or even just like kind of mildly as more of a casual car enthusiast. This game seems to be catering to everybody. So when it comes to Game of the Year, what do you guys think? You already know Playground Games, Turn 10, they are known for their car physics, the I don't know, the realism of the way the cars feel, how different each car model feels compared to another and stuff like that. They are known for this. And then you add all these extra features and details on top of it. What do you think about it being Game of the Year? Alright, here's the deal. In terms of Game of the Year, I think this game is actually going to turn a lot of heads this year as the premium racing title for people who are even into racing sims, alright? Down to casual, like I said, car enthusiasts out there, right? But let's be honest here, guys. Racing games don't get Game of the Year. I think it will be up for consideration, but I don't think that it's actually gonna win out. I mean, when you have games coming out like Battlefield 1 this year, Gears 4, you know, a ton of other titles. You know, you have your Call of Duties, but that's neither here nor there, in my opinion. I would love to see it considered. I think that would be a win for the franchise. You know, for Forza Horizon as a franchise. For Playground Games and for Turn 10, because I think these guys are doing absolutely everything they can for the racer out there, for the car enthusiast, to come out with a title, a quality title that's jam-packed with features. And guess what, guys? I cannot not wait to play this game. As usual, guys, if you like the topics, you like the gameplay, yo, definitely hit that thumbs up button for me. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Now, you know, for people who are in the know when it comes to like these gaming awards and stuff like that, you know, most of the time racing games, you know, first of all, they don't win Game of the Year. But to get consideration, I mean, I think that would be a huge step for this franchise, and I think it's deserved. I think it's been deserved even with the past iterations with the Forza Horizon 2 and such. But like I said, yo, hit up the comment section and let me know if this is one of the first videos you've ever seen from me. I'll just let you know my channel does a ton of content every week, and we even have a podcast that comes on every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern called The Next Podcast. So definitely check it out. Definitely hit that subscribe button. But as for now, this is the X-Spot 448, and I am definitely signing off.
Checked out by a race engineer, Dax Stewart, over at the garage. I'm Alice Hart, by the way. Welcome to Horizon.
Sometimes I get a good feeling.